Terrorists win.
Hey everyone, Rob here from Fire Team 6, and today I'm going to do the first of a series of videos about basic tactics in Airsoft, Milsim, whatever. There's lots of really good players out there that are great solo but do not know how to work in a team environment, and as a result their team doesn't do that well. So I would rather personally have average players that know how to work well as a team than great players that are all out there on their own doing their own thing. The players that know how to work as a team effectively are going to win 9 times out of 10. Okay? So the first and most basic technique you want to learn is how to get online, how to get on a skirmish line. Okay? I'm always telling newer players who are behind me or whatever to, hey, come get online, get online. And a lot of times they don't know what I'm talking about. Well, here's what I'm talking about. All right, I'll use this board here to kind of explain it to you. Now, all these little black lines here, they're all pieces of cover, okay, for the purpose of this. And this little red triangle up here is a bad guy. This little blue one down here, he's a good guy, okay? Now let's say these two are exchanging fire at each other from behind their cover. This is what we call a 50-50 gunfight, because 50% of the time you're going to win, 50% of the time you're going to lose. Because you both got cover and you're both shooting at each other. Now the thing about Airsoft is, in the grand scheme of things, there's not that much range. Let's say this is about 150 feet. Yes, I know an AEG can shoot farther than that, but effective range you're looking at realistically about 150 feet. Okay? Now, let's say a good guy here has a couple guys with him that are trying to help out. The problem is they are too far away to engage the bad guy. And this happens all the time. Basically, they'll look up and see this guy's getting shot at, and instead of thinking, man, I'm going to go help him out, they think to themselves, well, if I go up there, I'm going to get shot at too. Well, yeah, but the flip side of that coin is if you go up there, you can also engage the guy that's shooting him, and you're not leaving this guy out to dry. Lots of players are all about letting this guy up front be their blue canary. Okay? Don't do that. You want to move up and assist him. And the way you do that is, these guys could only be 20, 30 feet, 15 feet behind. It doesn't take that much range, that much distance to be totally out of range of this guy. Okay? So what they're going to want to do is move up to positions that are online on this skirmish line with this guy right here, so they can all engage this same target. Okay, Airsoft is a game of angles. Whoever has more angles generally wins. Okay, notice I put them on line to the left and right of the guy. Well, it doesn't do much good if all 3 of these guys huddle up on the same piece of cover. Yeah, theoretically they're putting a lot more fire down range, but they're still all attacking from the same angle. They would be a lot more effective if they would move out to other pieces of cover and engage this guy from several different angles. Okay? So when I say get online, that's what I'm talking about. This is a skirmish line. Get up on the skirmish line. Okay? Another option, let's say these guys are here and maybe these pieces of cover aren't here. Okay? And this guy starts taking fire. Well, the smartest thing for him to do might be to assess the situation, fall back to this skirmish line here and form the line by falling back instead of moving forward. Either way, you're forming a skirmish line where you can support each other with your fire, with your angles of fire against this common enemy. Okay? Next thing I want to talk about is advancing a skirmish line. Okay? For this scenario, we got 2 bad guys. Once again, all these little black lines are cover. Guys down at the bottom in the blue, good guys. Alright? Now, it doesn't do any good if you're staying out of range of each other waiting for the other guy to come in within your range to engage them. A lot of guys do that. They like to sit back where it's safe, where they have cover, where they think they're hidden, and they're just going to wait for the bad guy to come to them. Problem is, while you're sitting there waiting for them to come to you, the other team is gaining the advantage of controlling more territory on the field. And the more field you control, the stronger you're going to be offensively, okay? Because you can have a lot more flexibility in your positions and your attack angles and etc. So I'm always a big proponent of attacking. Even when you're defending, I kind of like to attack to gain field, to gain advantage, and to gain momentum and position. All these things play into it. Okay, so basically we're going to try to advance this line to engage these guys. Now let's say, just for argument's sake, that this guy's up here and he's receiving fire. These two can't get in the gunfight. Well, they're going to all move up to where they can get in the gunfight. So they're going to come here, and let's say they come here. Now they're all involved in the gunfight, but it's really hard for them to advance any further to get good angles because these guys are putting fire down. What they're going to do is, to advance their skirmish line, someone's going to call out for suppressive fire. Let's say this guy's going to call for suppressive fire because he wants to advance. So these two guys are going to engage, suppress these two, and this guy's going to move up here. And then when he's there, he's probably going to say set, or I'm here, or good deal, or whatever. So everybody knows he's to his new position to cover. So now they're all engaging. Or get a better angle. Once again, call for suppression. Get suppressive fire on these two, move up here. Good, I'm set. So on and so forth, getting suppressive fire until you can keep moving forward to get more of the field and eventually knock these guys out. Okay? That's how you're going to advance this line, but you want to advance as a line, and you don't want to move any further ahead than people can suppress for you. It doesn't do any good if these guys are back here, our bad guys, still up here, and this knucklehead, because he's looking for glory, moves all the way up here to the point where both these guys can engage him, and these two guys who were part of his skirmish line cannot support him with fire. He has screwed himself because he's moved beyond where his other units can assist him. That's why you have to move up as a line. He should have moved up to here, okay? And then move up as a line from cover to cover, maintaining this line so we can all engage our targets. Okay, how to fight in a skirmish line is the most basic tactic, but it's also the most critical to being victorious, okay, in a game. And if you know nothing else about tactics, but you show up and get, you get put in a team, you're going to be part of the blue team, red team, whatever, and you get put in that team with that little bit of knowledge of I know how to operate in a skirmish line, you're going to be a great asset to your team, as opposed to just being somebody out there on your own looking to get kills. All right? Got any questions, comments, whatever? Put them in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for future tactics videos. Later.